One of the most frequent questions we get here at Legal 123 is, what legals do I need for my website? So to help website owners, we designed this simple infographic to explain what you need and why. All you have to do is follow the arrows and answer 6 easy questions. So let's get started. Question number 1. Do you have a contact form on your website where you ask website visitors to enter their email address or telephone number? If you do, you're collecting personal information from your visitors and you need a privacy policy. A privacy policy states how you'll keep all their personal information safe and secure, and that you won't sell it without their permission. Since almost all websites have contact forms, most websites should have a privacy policy, so that should be your first priority. Question number 2. Do you publish information, suggestions, recommendations, or advice on your website? Or do you link to other websites that make recommendations, offer advice, or similar? If you do, then you should consider protecting yourself from visitors to your website who rely on your information and then try and sue you. You can do this with a website disclaimer. You never know, the information you publish could be out of date, or any advice you offer may be misused or misinterpreted by your visitors. Again, most websites are providing information, so you should probably have at least a general website disclaimer to protect yourself and your business. Question number 3. Do you sell goods and services through your website? If you do, you need to comply with the newer Australian consumer law. This legislation is quite specific and stipulates that you have to post clear terms and conditions on your website. These should include your refund policy, shipping information, details of the warranty you offer, and so on. In addition, you also need to include a statement that you comply with the Australian consumer law. Not all websites sell goods and services, so you might not need to post terms and conditions. But the ACCC is cracking down on e-commerce sites in Australia and starting to issue penalties to non-complying websites, so don't get caught out if you sell goods and services online. Okay, that's the first 3 questions. Most websites are covered by these questions and should have a privacy policy, website disclaimer, and possibly terms and conditions if you're selling anything online. The next 3 questions cover more specific specialist website types, such as classified advertising sites and sites that post what's known as user-generated content. So let's cover these briefly. Question number 4. Do you allow people to advertise on your website where your visitors deal directly with them? For example, if you're a classified ads website, you should post a terms of use for advertisers statement. This is designed to cover you from misleading ads posted by your advertisers. You don't want to be responsible for their faulty goods and services, do you? These additional terms will make the advertisers agree to take responsibility for any claim lodged against you for their advert or products and services. As an aside, if you have ads on your website that you don't actively manage or have any contact or anything to do with, like Google Ads, then you don't need additional terms for advertisers. Question number 5. Do you allow others to post content on your website other than just simple comments? If you do, you'll need to post a terms of use for contributors. Just remember, you're responsible for all content posted on your website, whether you posted it or not. If one of your contributors has posted copyrighted material, made defamatory comments, or taken part in any offensive conduct, you could be liable for enabling this to happen. So protect yourself and your site by having a terms of use that contributors to your website agree to. This will make them aware that they can't post copyrighted material or act inappropriately. And if they do, you have a right to remove their content, make them responsible for any claim, and you can ban them from your site. Lastly, question number 6. Do you allow third parties to market to your subscribers, visitors, or customers? For example, do you share, exchange, or sell your customer database of emails or telephone numbers? If you do, you'll need the specific permission from your subscribers, visitors, and customers. The normal way to do this is to get them to tick a box when they're submitting their contact information, which makes it clear how you may use their information, and it makes them aware that someone other than you might email or call them. This is called an active release. You might have seen it or been asked to agree to it before when you've been surfing the internet. And there you go, we're all done. As you can see, most websites are covered by the first 3 questions. And to summarize, most websites should have, at minimum, a privacy policy and probably a website disclaimer. And then if you're selling anything online, you'll also need terms and conditions. Finally, if you're one of the niche type websites where you post user-generated content or are running a classified ads type site, then you'll need additional terms for your contributors and advertisers. We're always here to help you at Legal 123, and we've designed the absolute quickest online templates for generating customized privacy policies, website disclaimers, and terms and conditions. They're so easy, you only need to put in 6 things like your website address, the state you live in, and so on. And you can literally be done in a couple of minutes. Check us out online at legal123.com.au.